Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. Hope everybody is having a great day. Happy Thursday. We are the beginning of week 8 of the NFL season and day 2 of the NBA. I guess day 3. So yesterday's slip, if you guys tailed, unfortunately chalked. John Collins went off with 22 points, rebounds, and assists. And then Colin Sexton, I didn't see him much in the fourth quarter, but man, he just needed one more basket. We had him for 20.5. So yeah, and then Jose Alvarado didn't play yesterday. If you flexed, you should have been fine. But I powered it, so we took it now. It's all good. We are 1-1 from beginning Monday. So hopefully we continue that, on the green today. For the first time ever, today, I have a 6-man slip for you guys. So let's get right into it. It's going to take a little bit of time, but all right, let's get right in. Beginning with Quentin Johnson. So as you guys know, Thursday night football. Prime time is going to be the Chargers against the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings are coming off a short week with the loss against the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Chargers should be well rested. So we'll see. All right. But anyway, starting off with Quentin Johnson for longest reception over 21.5 yards. So as you guys can see, in his last 10 games, he's hit this for a 100% clip. In the season, he's for a 3, only missed it against Washington. As good as he is this year, I think in the offseason he worked on his catch, just getting his form down, everything. So he has been phenomenal this season. And I guess the last 5 games he's hit this for a 80% clip. You can see his line has moved up a little bit. It opened up at 21.5, went down, went up, went down, and then came back up to 21.5. So I think he's gonna have a really good game. Even he might not have the receptions, but I think he has the longest catch. So Quentin Johnson has exceeded 20.5 longest reception in 5 of his last 6 games, 34.2 long reception game average. And there you go, guys. If you guys saw the Vikings game last week, the Vikings gave up a 79-yard touchdown to Smitty, Devonta Smith. So I think because Justin Herbert can expose the defense, the secondary, Quentin Johnson gets open and he hits this line pretty easy. All right, moving on. Jordan Addison, 4 receiving targets. The line right now is at 7. And as you guys can see, last week against Philly, he hit it. He had 12 in the season, or in the last 10 games, he's hit this for 70% clip. In the last 5 games, he's hit this for 60%. In the season, he's for 67. He just came back. I think he was suspended or he was injured for the first few games. So we're gonna have him for receiving targets. Jordan has exceeded receiving targets in 7 of his last 9 games, 8.6 receiving targets game average. So there you go, guys. He did pretty good last week against the Eagles. He went out for a 128. So if you guys want to get him for receiving yards at 49.5, you can. You can even use like the Green Goblin. That should be a little bit lower. You never know. I'm hoping it's a shootout, so then everybody hits their targets. But it could be one-sided. It could be a shootout. It could be, one-sided on the Vikings side or one-sided on the Chargers side. You never know. But anyway, we're going to have him there. All right, and then let's get right into it. So we're going to... Where's he? No, Johnston. We're going to have him for the longest reception. Boom. And then we're going to have Addison for 7 receiving targets. There you go. All right, guys. We are going to keep moving. Before I do that, though, quick shout out to BETR. If you guys haven't signed up with BETR, go ahead and lock it in. They're still giving away $10 for free and up to a 50% deposit bonus, all the way up to $200 in cash, bonus cash. They also have the BETR Social Sportsbook live now in over 25 states, where you can bet total points, just the win. So if you do that, go ahead and sign up with BETR using our code Viper25. The link will be in our description. And that's it, guys. Go lock it in. It's free money. Let's move. Our next pick is going to be Keenan Allen for receptions. 5.5 receptions. As you guys can see, last week he had 11 against Indianapolis. Indianapolis typically has a pretty good defense, but they did get exposed last week. And this last week hasn't really hit this, so we can even do like 3.5 if you guys really want. So we'll do. I'll set it here. Outlines. 3.5 receptions, and he said this 100% of the time. In his last 5 games, in his last 10 games, he's only missed it once against Green Bay. That was in the last year or this year, but in the playoffs, head to head against Minnesota. Last year, he hit it for 9, and then the next time they played, hit it for 6. So it's really up to you guys. In the season, he's hit this for a 100% clip at 3.5, and then last season, he hit it for 67. So Keenan Allen has exceeded 4.5 receptions in 7 straight games at home. 10.6 receptions per game average. So let's go ahead and lock that in. Right here. Look, we have him for 4.5, 3.5, 6.5. So 5.5 is a red demon. I'm looking kind of tempted, but we're gonna have him for 5 receptions. No, actually 3.5. So there you go, guys. All right, moving on. We're gonna have Ladd McConkey for over 55.5 receiving yards. He is on PrizePicks. $55.5, yeah. So we're gonna have him there. There you go. Lanky has been pretty solid this year. In his last 5 games, he's hit this 40% clip. Not really good start, but he went off with it against Miami and Indianapolis. And like I said, the Vikings got exposed last week. They usually have a pretty good secondary. You guys saw against the Bengals. They freaking went off on them. Isaiah Rodgers had 2 fumbles for a recovery and a touchdown. So it was crazy. But again, I think Justin Herbert can expose this secondary, and Ladd McConkey goes off for over 55.5 receivers. In his last 10 games, hit it for 60%. In the season, he's 43. All last season, he was 65. Still, I think is one of Herbert's favorite target besides Allen. So there you go, guys. All right. Got one more shout out real quick for Chalkboard. Go ahead and sign up with our code Viper. They will give you $20 for free on sign up. No deposit necessary. Lock it in, guys. In total, with BETR and Chalkboard, that's $30 for free that you can play for any lineup. You can even use this lineup right here. You're fine. Go ahead and lock that in. All right, moving on. Justin Herbert for over 1.5 touchdowns. You can do 2.5 if you want to be aggressive. He went He went off for 3 against Indianapolis yesterday. In his last 5, 1-1-1 against Miami 2, and 3 against Indianapolis. I think this is possible for 2.5, but again, you never know. So here we're going to have him for. They have him for 1.5. We're gonna get 2.5 in there, and we're gonna demon it. Boom. So there you go, guys. All right, guys. Last pick for today. Justin Jefferson. Over 79.5 receiving yards. It is a little aggressive, but we can do a demon, a green goblin on this. But I think he goes off here. One, the defense. The defense got exposed yesterday by the Eagles. A.J. Brown went for 123. Devontae Smith went off for 180. So Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson can go off today. So there you go, guys. That is our final pick for the day. We're going to have Jefferson. Oof, his line just bumped. So there you go. That tells you something. We're still going to take it. We can go 64. We can go 49, 59, 99, 109. That's insane. 81, 64, 49, 99. All right, we're going to keep them at 81.5. There you go. And just in case one of these don't hit, we're going to flex it. All right. If you flex it, it's a 10x. If you power it, it's a 16x. So as you can see, $20 will give you 320. $20 will give you 200 here. But of course, we're going to stay with our lineup. Our units at 10. We're going to flex. That's going to pay out 100. Boom. All right, guys, that's it. I made this video a little extra long, but I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Thursday. Let's enjoy this game. Hopefully it's a shootout, so everybody hits their targets. Let's cash.